What's crack-a-lackin', my magical little dudicorns? Welcome back to Storytime with your favorite Reddit fairy. My name is Lorna, and today we're getting into some r/ChoosingBeggars. But that's not all. We're also going to get into some r/IDOWORKHERELADY. So without further ado, smash that subscribe button, sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. You want me to pay in what? Posted by user Zachary8765. Just drove 40 minutes to quote a job. It's probably worth about $1,500. The lady told me she has no money and asked me if she could pay me in massages. For fuck's sakes. Gross. I'd be pissed. If anybody wanted me to travel longer than like half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, I'd be telling them that there's a visitation fee for quoting or something. That's fucked. Why would you? No. I feel like this is probably a true story too. Oh my God. And then, what does this guy say? Sure you can. Just give those massages to about 100 guys for about $15 and bring me the cash. Yeah, that's what you should have told her. Oh, that's so gross. Can you imagine driving that far to make a little bit of money? Well, maybe $1,500 isn't just a little bit of money, I guess. But just to make some money, and then they're like, yeah, I can give you a massage. I'll just take my teeth out, give you a nice, relaxing, happy ending. Oh, gross. All right, my dudes, let's get into the next story. But before I do, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications for future videos just like this one. This next story is called Custom E-commerce Website for Selling Twine. Posted by user Possum of Stonehenge. I was loosely acquainted with a woman who made artisanal twine and other materials for crafting out of various natural fibers and sold her twine at a small market and occasionally on that big handmade goods website. On this particular day, I was in a rush and I saw her at the shop. The conversation is as follows. Twiner. Hey, you do websites, right? Hi, Twiner. How are you? Not doing too well at all. Business is very slow. It's because I'm losing out to online shopping and I'm tired of paying all the fees for that website. I heard I could sell directly on my own website. I'm sorry to hear that, and yes, I do create websites. If you're interested in my services, please send me an email and we can talk more. Right now, I really must be on my way. Oh, well, you see, we are in a community as entrepreneurs, me and you. The reality is you have skills that I need, and you should really help someone like me because I am struggling. I wasn't really processing what she was implying at this point as I was concerned about my time. Yes, I'd be happy to help. Send me an email and we can discuss it further, and I can send you a proposal and a cost estimate. Well, it would only be less than 100 items, so I know that's easy to create. Like the website I'm on now has millions of items and they charge a percent. I could give you a few of my twine bundles. We could do an exchange, or maybe even if you can help me sell it, I'll give you a smaller percent. I am not open for trades at this time, and you're talking about creating your own e-commerce site, right? My rates begin at $1,500 and increase from there. I really must be going. Oh, that's way too expensive. You could probably do it for free because I am truly struggling and I might lose my house. Note, her house was gifted to her by her parents and she lives on some sort of trust fund. And I know you are more successful. It just makes sense to help me out. It's only a small website. Okay. I'd be happy to give you some advice on using a website builder, but I cannot afford to work for free. I should have told her off, but I was still trying to be nice because it is a small community, and we had a lot of mutual acquaintances. I can't believe you won't even do this small thing for me. After all, you are still working and I'm losing money every day. You think you are better than me? Look, it's very clear that you don't respect my time and I can't work with you. Good luck and goodbye. And I hurriedly ran out of the shop to my car, quite annoyed and frustrated. A month later, she accosted my friend and told him that I was a rude and nasty person for not helping her out in her time of need, and that she couldn't believe I wouldn't help her. Whenever I see her out and about, she gives me death glares and has now told multiple people that I was mean to her. Luckily, people know what she is like and choose to ignore her, but still. I think that was a pretty over-the-top Karen voice compared to my others. But oh my god, it's just this whole thing, like, that's so much work. I don't understand how these people don't understand the amount of work that goes into it. It's not just like something that'll take you like 5 minutes of your time. Like this is website, e-commerce websites especially, there's a lot that go into it. You got to make sure... Okay, God, I could go on forever about all the things you need to make sure are put into place for an e-commerce website, but you guys would probably fall asleep, so we're not going to do that. But like, what the fuck, Karen? Like, get a clue. And then she goes around trying to smear her name, but Karen, it looks like your reputation precedes you. All right, my dudes, let's get into the next story. This one is called "It's Yours, but I Want It for Me," posted by user Back After Half a Year. Hi everyone, this is my first and hopefully last post here. This happened a while ago, over a year. Backstory: there was a stranger I used to play with a few years ago, a nice one, I'm assuming that he means by this first sentence. He's from another country, but I still like to play with him. One day, his brother joined with us. The game is Fortnite Battle Royale, for anyone who wants to know. While this incident happened, I had recently got my new GPU, graphics processing unit, graphics card for those of you that don't know, and I waited for my friend to come install it with me. The GPU had an offer. You get V-Bucks, Fortnite's in-game currency, and skin. You can change what you look like in-game. The currency was worth about £20 or euros, sorry, if you bought in store, and skin around 15 euros. But since the skin was exclusive, you had to buy the GPU to get it. We were playing until my friend left. We were alone with my friend's brother and me. I explained to the kid that I got the coupon for the skins and money. That made the kid sad. "So, you got the rare skins?" "Yes, I plan to redeem them soon." "I like the skins." "Me too, but I bought this because I needed a new GPU, and the skins were just kind of bonus." "So, you didn't buy the GPU for the skins?" No, I didn't." "Can I have them?" "No, sorry. I can give you a commando skin, which is worth around 8 euros, or 800 V-Bucks from the shop if you want." "I don't like it. Give the GPU skin. I don't have any skins." "I offered you a skin and you declined." "I tell my mom." "Really? No, don't, please." Of course, I was being sarcastic. "Yes, I will, and I will tell F to stop playing with you." Friend is good, man. He doesn't listen to you just because you didn't get a skin. Friend enters to kid's room. "You mentioned me?" "Yes, me isn't giving me a skin and tried to scam me." "Try to steal account." What the actual fuck are you talking about, kid? Is that true, OP? Nah, he's just furious I didn't get him the GPU skins. However, I offered him another one. Friend says to the kid, "You are playing on my PS4 that I lent for you, and you are just being an asshole?" Friend then took the PS4 off the wall and later told the kid that he can get his own PS4 if he wants to play. Thank you for reading. Also, I apologize for possible typos. I wrote this on the phone. Have a nice day, heart. Oh, that was really hard to read, actually. But I'm not gonna rip on OP for that. It's yeah, that sounds like a child. It's obviously a kid because he keeps calling him a kid, but yeah, they just don't understand. They think that They don't understand where this money comes from to buy this stuff. They just, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. Go do some chores. Go mow some lawns. Make some cash and you could get your own V-Bucks and your own skin. Stop being a lazy little brat. Oh my God, my dudes. Okay, I think that's it for Choosing Beggars. Yes, that is all for the Choosing Beggars. And now I'm going to get into some r/I do work here, lady. This one is called I'm more qualified for tour job than you are. Posted by user Sioijin. Sioijin55. I fucking don't know, my dudes. Your guess is as good as mine, I'm sure. Okay, let's get it. Apologies as I'm on mobile. Not sure if this is the right sub for it, but it's fresh off the press. Happened about an hour ago. Just about a day ago. I'm a head of sales and marketing for a major property developer with 10 years of experience in the industry. Several of those are spent at a large competitor's company. Let's call them money homes. They are considered the epitome of luxury due to the huge price tag. This will be important later on. My team covers all of the capital and a very large portion of the country. Roll on today, since we have only recently opened up and are launching new developments for which we don't have yet the staff. Today was the interview day. Normally for those kinds of positions, the person would be interviewed by the sales manager for that particular development, sales coordinator, and sometimes one of the sales directors. Since it's a bit of a track for the sales director to come in for the interview, 2.5-hour train journey when we're supposed to limit non-essential travel, HR asked me to step in as new employees will be reporting to me anyway. Queue 8 applicants we have waiting. First few interviews go pleasantly well, but nothing special. Until we meet interviewee number 4. Meet Annabelle. Before she comes into the room, she's sitting in the waiting area with other applicants, and not only can I hear her go on about how she pretty much has the job in the bag, as she's overly qualified, and the other guys are wasting their time. First mistake. Then I can see her shuffling through papers at the admin desk, which was left unattended. Second mistake. She still doesn't realize that her office is behind a Venetian mirror. I can see her. She cannot see me. She hears the admin come back in and scurries away back to the seat. It's now her turn for the interview. She comes in, hands me a copy of her CV, and sits down opposite myself and the other 2 members of my team. I look at her CV with a slight half smile, which I think she took as a good sign, so she goes off talking about her major accomplishments at different employers. She tells us that she's actually more interested in being hired for another position at our company, which she can assure me she's more qualified for than our current employee. She then starts spewing out figures of our marketing campaigns, which have not yet been published, and advises me on the results we should expect and what our next move in terms of marketing should be. I advise her that the only positions currently open are for sales staff, but asked her which one she's specifically interested in. She mentions, wait for it, Sales and Marketing Director. My job. My coworkers both look at me in waiting, so I decide to play along. I've asked her what makes her more qualified than our current director. She comes back to the marketing figures point and asks me outright, how many applicants are able to predict to a certainty what results you'll achieve? And then leads into a major point on her CV. Money homes. So I start asking a little more about her position there, what was her area of responsibility, how long she has worked there, etc. She starts off telling this long, rehearsed story of how she started there as a negotiator a few years back and worked her way up to associate director. Fancy name for managers responsible for more than one project, and how she eventually became sales and marketing director, but is looking to leave, so discretion is of utmost importance. At that point, I couldn't hold it in anymore. I really wanted to let her carry on, but I just burst out laughing and asked her to leave. She just gets very confused and starts asking what she said that has offended me. With the biggest grin on my face, I then said, it's one thing hearing you talk down to other applicants when you're supposedly looking for upper management position, watch you steal confidential information from my admin's desk while pulling the 2 pages out of her hand, our marketing reports, and telling me and my colleagues that you could do my job better than me by lying to me about your experience? She gets offended and starts going off at me that I know nothing about her, and she did not lie about her experience, and how would I have known that anyway? Annabelle: the reason I know you're lying is because I was the sales and marketing director at Money Homes during the years you have described, and not only do I know you were not in a managerial position, I know that you were not even part of the department, even if you did work there, as the department was made of 42 employees, all of which I knew by name. I recommend that if you do indeed work there, you contact your director, as I will be filing a grievance against you for stealing confidential documents from their main competitor. Her face went pale as a sheet of cheap toilet paper. She turns on her heel, rips her CV out of my colleague's hands, and runs out the door. Like, does she really think we did not keep her details on email when she sent that doc through? Can't wait to see if I'll be hearing from her or Money Homes anytime soon. Edit. Had to take out a couple of details in terms of my employment, as one of the colleagues has seen the post and asked me about it. Actual story not changed. Also, Annabelle isn't her real name. Oh shit! Oh shit, Annabelle! You should have just named her Karen, because she's clearly an entitled, what do you call them? There's so many words I want to say right now. It's like my brain is having an explosion of insults. I think I should just leave it to you guys. I want to hear your best insult for this Karen in the comments below. This Annabelle Karen. Let me hear it. All right, my dudes, let's move on to the last story of the day. This one is called "No Ma'am, You Cannot Return That Meat." Posted by user Evanescence Fans J. First post in this subreddit, so forgive me for any mistakes. A bit of background. I used to work for a large grocery store chain in California. Ended up with surgery and now frozen shoulder. So, during the time between PT and surgery, I was able to work at self-checkout. No one likes self-checkout. Anyways, back to the story. Here's the cast. Me and old foreign customer. I start watching people check out items, looking at the screen and fixing any issues, i.e. coupons, weight on the scale, veggies with no number, etc. Old foreign customer is from another country. She hands me a bag and says, "I want to return this meat." Okay, do you have a receipt? No. Okay, no problem. Do you have any issue with store credit? No problem. I get other meat. I start looking at the information on the package. The meat is frozen to the touch and brown. It's a pork roast that has seen better days. I try to scan it, but it won't scan. Just give me a moment. Sometimes it doesn't always scan. Okay. I keep trying to scan, but it's degraded. I look at the date, and wouldn't you believe it? The meat was almost a year old. The old customer tried to return a year-old meat to purchase new meat. Our store doesn't take meat that old, and she didn't want to use it. I'm sorry, old foreign customer. I can't take this because it's too old. Why not? I sit in freezer. I no use. It's almost a year old. We can't take meat that old. I gave the meat back to the customer and told my front-end manager. We had a good chuckle. I can't use your take. That accent started off as something else and ended as something else, and I'm just something else, you guys. Sorry if I offended anybody. I'm just trying new accents. I don't mean to offend anybody. It's just, you gotta have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But oh my God, can you imagine being that person working there and some old lady tries to bring you like year-old meat? Oh my God. I can't even. I'd probably laugh in her face and then feel really bad for laughing, but come on. Oh my God. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button or the dislike button. If you didn't, let me know in the comments below why you didn't like it. but be nice. Let's all be nice to each other. Constructive criticism is one thing. Being an outright douchebag is another. So just keep that in mind when you're commenting. I don't care whose video you're commenting on. Just be a nice person, god damn it. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications for future videos just like this one. As always, the links to these stories will be in the description below, so head on over to Reddit and show those posters some love with some upvotes. You know they deserve it, my dudes. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.